We in, we coolin' for the weekend. Drop the top and then we out. We do this every season. Sunshades on sunny days.
Hello everyone, this is Kia Green with Kia Green Productions, and this is part 2 to 19 families bought 97 acres in Toomsboro, Georgia. This is really what I would like to say on this. Jim Jones, he targeted black people because he felt the same way that he did. He gained their trust. He made them feel like he was willing to help them. That's how he gained their trust. I think most of the black so-called leaders use words that we trust and we can go along with. It's almost like George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, names we know and trust, what we see online. They gained the trust of black individuals online, and we fell for it again with the same tactics. Every time we are building our own land, yeah, sure, that would take forever. What skills do these women have? Who will be their leader? How will they get fresh water for this piece of land that they supposedly bought? To be able to take baths, not one house has been built there at all on that piece of land. I do see a lot of RV rentals that cost money. So who is the treasurer for this area? Why isn't this account linked to a bank? Banks handle money. Is it that they don't trust banks? What about this pump that they supposedly put out here, or well water? I mean, what does everyone think about this whole situation? Two women come up with an idea, and from the information that I did gather, the one lady that's a part of this, she supposedly has a lot of money. So why isn't it that she just didn't use her money to put this up? Now they've raised $109,000. They need $500,000 for a surety bond to get the first phase done, but their calculations is almost $6 million to be able to get this done. I don't think this is going to be done. You know, not one building has been built yet. They're just using rental, like their tents and all that stuff. This is the stuff that they're doing. I mean, it's almost like our old boy Umar Johnson, what he did. It's basically the same thing. They're raising money. One lady asked if she could come out there, and they told it, and they said that, well, we don't live out here on the land. And I have that clip in this video that you'll see where they asked if they could come out there. Somebody in one of the groups online asked if they could come out there and check it out, and they were like, we don't live out there. Well, how can you live out there? You can't take a bath, you can't use the bathroom unless you're in an RV. So where are they dumping their waste? I mean, I don't really like any of this. I really don't. It's always something. They're really using names of people that we know, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice. They said that they're afraid. But this whole compound thing, it just makes me think of a Jim Jones or the Nuwaubians in Georgia. That was with Malachi York. That makes me think that this is going to be something similar to that, because you're building something that's 2 hours away from Atlanta, Georgia. They said they're going to do all this stuff. I don't really see anything that they're doing. If you go down this road down in Toomsboro, Georgia, there's nothing there. It's just land. They said that they cleared the land. Okay, but the land was already cleared. There's no water on the land. There's no, if something happens to somebody on this property, I mean, what are they going to do? Where's your insurance? And what's this whole surety bond thing about? Well, this is what I have gathered on it. I will be putting some clips in this video that you can take a look at. I hope everyone enjoys this video. I hope everyone has a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. I'm hoping to do another part to this to where I can build more on it and put some things together. Another part, I may try to get a clip in here if I can, is about heirs property. If 19 families own this piece of property, wouldn't it be heirs property? So if they all died out or whatever, where would this go? Would it go to their families? Heirs property is not really good because it means that 100 people can own one piece of land. And then that means that they would divide that land up, and then that means that one person dies, it'll go to the family. It's very confusing. A lot of black people in America are going through that, especially in the South. Places like Atlanta, Alabama, Florida, Arkansas, Louisiana, southern areas. A lot of people are dealing with this whole thing with heirs property. I really think that's what this is going to be too. It's just going to be a big heirs property. I don't think that's anything that I would really want to invest in. And my question is, if this lady that's running this whole thing, why didn't she put up the money? I would trust this more if they would have put up $400,000 of their own money and not wait until people gave money. That's almost like the whole Umar thing. He just didn't put any of his money in, and he just let people give him money, basically. I don't know. 80,000, the thing went from 80,000 with the 19 families to almost 109,000 now. But they can't do nothing until they get that 500,000. I don't think they're going to get there, and if they do, I think the whole thing is just going to get shut down. But I did put the whole Jim Jones thing in because he gained the trust of the people, and that's what they're doing. And he did a lot of, marketing people that didn't have homes, that were homeless, and just wasn't doing that well. And I think that's what they're doing. Another point I want to put with this too is, why only 19 families? What about 1,000 families, 2,000 families, 3,000 families? What's this whole 19 families? So you're telling me that they couldn't get 20,000 people that wanted to do this? I would have believed it more if it was 20,000 instead of just 19 families. I mean, really? I don't know. To me, it sounds like a pyramid scheme, because you got people at the lower level that's doing all the work, and then they're trying to give money to all the people at the top level. I think that's what this basically turns out to be. Ponzi scheme, just things of that nature. It's, to me, I get so tired of this kind of stuff. I really do. People just raising money for no reason. If this real estate agent and her friend have money, why didn't they just use their own money? Why do they have to ask people for money? I don't get it. But anyways, this is Kia Green with Kia Green Productions. I'll probably have another part to this to add on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. This is Kia Green with Kia Green Productions, and I hope everyone has a good evening and enjoy the video. Talk soon.
We coolin' for the weekend. Drop the top and then we out. We do this every season. Sun shades on sunny days.